What is good with the YouTube bully world? Gorilla Tone, we back at you again. How do you pick your puppies, man? Like, how do you make your first pick pup? You know, what features do you look at to know that that pup, or somewhat know that that pup is going to turn out the way that you think it should turn out? It's always hit or miss. Now, we talking about American bullies, so you might look at a pup and be like, there he is right there, and then 6, 7, 8 months down the line, you like, no, that ain't it. Happened to me before, and I'm pretty sure it happened to a lot of you before. So I want to talk about that. Now, I've been told a lot of different scenarios to look at. Now, first of all, it depends on what structure you're looking for in the dog. Are you looking for show quality? Or are you looking for a showstopper, a head turner? Are you looking for girth? Or are you looking for head size? Whatever the case may be. So I've been told everything from look at the tail. If the base of the tail is really wide and it's relatively short, not a kink tail, anything like that, that pup's going to be thick and girthy. I've always been told to look at the ears. If that dog has French bulldog ears or Frenchy ears, that dog's going to be compact and small. Now, my gut feeling has always told me go with the runt. Now with Jago, I think Jago and his brother Yoda were probably the smallest males out of that litter. But you know who picked Jago? It wasn't me. I didn't pick Jago. It was my daughter. My daughter picked Jago at 2 days old. But I was like, we're going to let him develop. You know what I'm saying? And at that time, my mindset was I want the runt. I want the smallest one. But at 2 days old, Mark posted a picture of Jay on his mom suckling, and he had his arm up, and his shoulders were already ripped up, just crazy ripped. And when my daughter seen that, she's like, I want him. The one that's colored like peanut butter. I want him. And lo and behold, when it was all said and done, we ended up picking Jay, and I think she made a really good pick. That whole litter, honestly, Jay's whole litter, all his litter, it was a consistent litter, man. All those dogs were fire, in my honest opinion. But my daughter picked Jay. But in my mind, said I wanted to run. So what are certain things that you guys look for in a pup? Now, I know some of us, there comes a time to where when you're trying to establish your kennel, you're breeding for yourself, right? So you're going to breed and you're going to keep that litter for as long as possible just to see how they turn out. That's one way. That's one way. But there's some true dog men out there that can look at a pup at 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks old and be like, that's going to be girthy. That one there's going to be a little bit taller. That one's going to be small and compact. And I mean, they can do it. But they've been doing it for so long. You know, I ain't got that eye yet. But, you know, I've been told a lot of things. A lot of things. You know, and as far as head, I've always been told to look at the top dome. From the side view, if they got that high top dome, oh, you're going to have a big head. Or she going to have a big head. You know what I'm saying? There's just so many different scenarios to look at when you're picking pups. It's, you know, for a newbie like me, it's kind of hard, man. I remember my first litter that I ever dropped was with Lilu and Boss. Now, Lilu was Michelin, heavy Michelin, Miyagi, and Bull Blood. Now, Miyagi and Bull Blood is exotic. Michelin is more your classic / standard look. And she took after the Michelin. Because she was, I would say Lilu was a standard. Some say she was classic. But the naked eye, Lilu was big. She was ripped. She was just long and tall. I think she was like 16 inches tall. And that was way taller than what I was led to believe she was going to be. But, you know, I worked with what I had. So I took her to a slightly shorter male. And he was Michelin and Heavy Dax. And I didn't plan on keeping any pups off that litter, right? But the first pup that was born was this big old black boy. And I fell in love with him right then. You know, I pulled off that sack, and I'm telling you, that was my first litter, and it was nasty, y'all. I was there the whole time. I'm looking crazy. Lilu looking crazy. It was her first litter. When that pup came out, and I ripped that sack open. I thought the sack rips open like that, but you got to kind of pull, man. And the whole time I'm pulling that sack open, I'm well, you know, I was there. I had to do my thing. And when I seen that dude, I was like, man, I don't know what it is about this dude, but I like him. You know what I'm saying? And then she started popping out more. She had 8. Now, there was things that I saw in Black that I knew I wasn't going to like. Like his snout was a little too long. His muzzle was a little too long. And at around 5 months, man, that son gun's back. He was short now. He was, I think he was like 15 inches tall. But he was freaking long, man. He had a long back. And that just, yeah, I didn't like that, man. But there was another male that my daughter wanted to keep that ended up going to Louisville, Kentucky. And his name's Loki. Now, Loki turned out to be that bull. He turned out to be that one. He was fire. And he was the smallest one. He was the runt. He had a smash muzzle. And he was very, very short and compact. But I just had my eyes fixated on Black. I said, man, I don't care what's going down. I wanted Black. But Black didn't turn out the way I thought he would. But I just had a liking to him, man. But he wasn't what I was looking for. So, you know, I ended up selling Black. Man, I don't even remember how much I sold that dog for. But he was my pick. So I think I sold Black for like $1,200. Something like that. But, you know, it just wasn't the right pick. So, you know, I just wanted to jump on and ask you guys, how do you pick your pups? What do you look at? Let's just say this. What do you look at in a pup to tell if it's going to be girthy, wide, low to the ground, short, compact? What do you look at? What do you look at? Because I'm curious. And I'm still looking for a female, y'all, but I'm being very, very patient and strategic. It's crazy that I got the money to drop on a female. I just ain't finding nothing I want or I like or that's catching my eyes. It's crazy. But I'm just not going to jump on any old thing, man. I've been looking around. I try to stay off the bully groups on Facebook, man. Now, if you are a kennel that has your own page, that's different. You can get a hold of that breeder and have one-on-one with them. But as far as them bully groups, I had 3 people try to put the whammy on me. 3 people. So I was like, man, I'm not fooling with these bully groups on Facebook no more. But, you know, patience is a virtue. And I don't want no adult female. I want to buy a female, you know, as a pup. And I want to get as far away from Jago's pedigree as possible, because I want that to be my foundation female and take Jay straight to her when it's time to take him to her, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to be patient. I'm going to lay back. And, you know, next month, Jay's at a year. I'm going to open him for stud. I have my mind set on the price of the stud fee. So, you know, if people are really, really interested in Jay, they'll drop in that lock-in fee and we'll get the ball rolling. But regardless, if there ain't people out there who want to use them, guess what? He's going to be used over here like crazy. And we're going to see what we can cook up in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? We're going to throw them ingredients in there. I'm going to put my foot in it. And we're going to see what we can come up with, man. But that's just my question for you guys. Please comment down and let me know. Respect, man. God bless.